for the past few years. And so, yeah, that's right. You guys deserve a round of applause. And so, we have been doing this for a while. I know I've been here for 2 years. It has been 2 long years. We have had some really awesome times. We have had some really not so awesome times. And so, let's talk a little bit about the challenges we've faced. What challenged me the most, I think, in my 2 years of graduate school was probably Dr. Natali's class. So I don't know how other people feel when they're writing 16-page papers multiple times during the semester, but I personally went through all of the stages of grief multiple times. And so, I mean, I did cry a lot. There was a lot of bargaining. I'm pretty sure I broke an electronic or two through anger. So, I mean, I got that one down. That one I can use for the rest of my career. And I was kind of thinking, I mean, if the School of Social Work were measured by Dante's levels of hell, I would think that policy would probably be the eighth circle, but would only be surpassed by Moxley's courses. And so,
Mike's out.
I can't even imagine. Okay, I'm back. All right. But no, this last semester I have felt so much camaraderie with you guys. We have worked so hard, and so now it has felt like a downhill journey, right? This last semester was like just the light at the end of the tunnel. I mean, we earned that glass of chocolate milk. Like, we deserve, that's right, we deserve to reward ourselves. Like, this semester I had so much more time. I could sleep and it was not in class. I could have romantic relationships and friendships. I had time to have an existential crisis. Like, it was amazing. But no, really, I want to thank you guys. You guys have been amazing support. And I want to take some time out, and I want you guys to just look in the audience and find who has supported you, whether that be someone else in the cohort, whether that's your family, whether that's your friends. Maybe you brought your dog today, I don't know. But just give a shout out to all those people. Be like, hey, thank you for coming in and supporting us today. And so, that's right. And so, through these last few years, I've felt that, I know me personally, and I've seen it through all of you guys, that we have grown into professionals. We've grown into leaders. And, you know, studying the MSW Code of Ethics, knowing it frontwards and backwards, seeing it in your dreams, attending those 3-hour ethics courses multiple times, I feel like I'd like to address something else that is very near and dear to my heart and to the MSW Code of Ethics, which is advocacy and, conversely, silence. And so I want to talk a little bit about the controversy that happened this year at OU. And so I'm talking about the Sigma Alpha Epsilon and the video that did happen. And so if you don't know, it was 2 young men. They were on a bus and they were filmed chanting very racist and violent slurs. And so what the outcry from this was amazing. I saw so much student activism, student-led organizations, the social work school included, step up to the plate and not only work to right this wrong, but also to remedy the institutionalized oppression and marginalization that was going on within Greek culture and OU. And I say that was amazing. And that is what social work is all about. And so I'm really proud of us as a school for doing that. And I just say, you know what, give a hand of applause for all of the people that worked for that. That was amazing. And so the thing that I kind of led to this idea of silence is that there are leaders that were silent when this was happening. You know, there were people within policy that weren't stepping up to the plate before this happened. And so when these kind of situations arise, you can either reject or fail to reject, and that's some stat stuff if you guys didn't know. So you can either reject or fail to reject these ideas of systematic oppression. And so your impact affects others regardless of the perseverance of systematic injustice. It's not always worth it to be silent. We owe it to ourselves and our community and our profession to not become another agent of systematic oppression and abuse our power. And so I believe in us as a cohort. I've seen all of you. I know that you're dedicated to this work. And I believe we're all committed to making positive changes within our own agencies and the state of Oklahoma. And so I want to leave you with a quote from a feminist scholar whose work I have studied extensively, Miss Beyonce Knowles Carter. So it says, "I don't like to gamble, but if there's one thing I'm willing to bet on, it's myself and all of you." All right, thank you guys.